What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin area real estate agent, and today we are in Liberty Hill because I am at one of Liberty Hill's newest communities, Butler Farms, a brand new master plan community with beautiful park space like the stocked fishing pond that really differentiates it from some of the others. And honestly, the quickest elevator pitch for Butler Farms: premium builders at a super great price point, a very reasonable tax rate, and in one of the boom towns around Austin, Liberty Hill, with the brand new 183 connection about to be open. Now, if you're looking into Butler Farms, maybe you're looking for the right master plan community for you and your family, and this one's on the list, this is gonna be the ultimate guide tour for you, everything you need to know about what it's like to live in Butler Farms. So let's jump in the car and show you around this brand new community. Now, starting off here at the entry to the neighborhood, again, kind of the biggest selling point for Butler Farms is that you can get a premium builder, a builder like Saratoga and Meritage. You know, Meritage known for full spray foam insulation, really high efficiency, everything in their homes at a $300,000 to $400,000 price range. A beautiful home in a master plan community, again, in a city that really is growing. And in this one, I'm gonna show you all of the reasons why. Now, before we get into the neighborhood, we gotta talk about where we are. We are in Liberty Hill, which is just to the northwest of Austin and about to be connected by the 183 toll road extension. It is almost done. Like, they're putting the infrastructure in for the toll tag readers right now. Like, it's getting very, very close. And that is gonna make getting into Austin from a community like this so much easier. Now, Liberty Hill, as of this moment, really is one of those places where it's 15 minutes from everything, but everything is 15 minutes. We don't have a grocery store yet, but it's coming. There is a brand new one 15 minutes down the road in Leander, straight shot down Highway 29, the same highway you use to get to this neighborhood. So that is close. And Liberty Hill, the old Main Street, they're really working on revitalizing the old Main Street. You've got brand new places like Forest Coffee House. You've got a brand new brewery that just opened that does live music on the weekends. You know, they're really pouring into creating the community around what was a really small town for a very, very long time. But it really doesn't live like that now, and it won't even be recognizable in the next 3 to 5 years. So if you want to get on it, getting on it sooner than later, I really don't think is a bad thing. Because again, I don't think you'll be able to recognize this place in a couple of years. Now, Butler Farms specifically, I want to talk a little bit about housing. I want to talk a little bit about, some of the nitty gritty, the numbers, the tax rates, all those things. But again, first and foremost, you're dealing with higher end builders out here, which is really nice because typically at this price range, even things like a backsplash can be an option to have in your kitchen. You'll notice front porches along here. They're trying to do a lot of wood beams, really bringing in kind of the rustic, a little bit more Western Texas theme. And you'll see that throughout board and batten. You'll see that throughout front porches, those kind of things, creating the aesthetic and keeping it very pure to Texas, a little bit more of a rural Texas town. Obviously, Liberty Hill's changing a lot, but to have that is just really, really nice. It adds character and charm to this neighborhood. Now, like where we started the intro at, the amenity center is still under construction. That's not open yet, but it is going to have a huge pool. It's going to be very resort style amenities, and that is coming very soon. The fishing pond, where we started our intro at, is currently open, and it's catch and release, but it is a stocked pond, and who doesn't want to take their little one to go fishing on the weekend in your neighborhood? You can walk there, which is so, so cool. And that's one of the very few things that almost nowhere else has, at least nowhere really in this price range anywhere nearby here. Other things that you'll notice around the community: tons of walking paths, parks, and there's way more planned. This is one of the larger developments in Liberty Hill with a huge vision. So much more of that is coming, but they've really tried to reserve green spaces to make it an enjoyable place to live. You're not just looking at concrete. It's not just houses after houses, but making an enjoyable place to live, giving you spaces to go for walks, giving you a place to go for runs, ride your bikes, all of those things that you would want to do in your community. Now, Butler Farms, as I mentioned, is in the early phases of development here. There is a lot more to come. But if you are looking into building from scratch, getting to choose your finishes, getting to choose the design packages and such, to really create your own space, to pick your own lot, all of those things, to build your dream home, there are those opportunities here. Again, we've got Meritage and Saratoga building in this neighborhood, and each has a little bit of a different offering. You know, for example, I mentioned Meritage Homes is really known and capitalizes on everything being really high efficiency. Saratoga offers you a lot of customizability. They've got a bunch of different floor plans, as does Meritage, but choosing exterior elevation options and things like that, Saratoga offers some really, really unique things. They do have a small model home park here in the neighborhood, definitely worth exploring. And you know, if you're looking into this neighborhood, there's not that much out here like it for the same value that you're gonna find. You know, places like Lariat down the street from here are gonna be at a higher price point, or you're gonna have to go with a lower end built home. So Butler Farms is particularly positioned unique in that aspect. A couple of other really big notes to know about Butler Farms and what separates this from a lot of the other communities around here. First, unlike Stonewall Ranch, for example, we do have gas utilities brought out here. So if you're looking for a gas stove, that is something that a lot of the other neighborhoods around here cannot boast for. At the same time, too, we've got a very reasonable 2.34% tax rate. Again, not typical for this neighborhood. So if you're looking around Liberty Hill, just be aware of how high some of the property taxes can be. This one is super reasonable, and a super reasonable HOA fee of just $125 every quarter. So works out to be 30-something bucks a month. Super, super reasonable. Again, as you know, places like Santa Rita Ranch, for example, those fees just keep climbing. And considering what you're getting stock fishing ponds, you're getting that resort style amenities, you're really well set for a very reasonable fee here. Now, if you found this tour of Butler Farms to be helpful in any way, reach out personally. I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice, not only if you're looking into Butler Farms, but maybe Liberty Hill. Maybe you're comparing this community to some of the other ones around here, trying to find the right place for you and your family. I would love to be that resource for you to help guide you through the process, make you confident whether you're going for the resale or new home construction process, and make you confident that you made the right decision for you and your family. If I can be that, reach out to me. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.